Welcome to Journaling Gem Life, or welcome back if you've been here before. Today we are unboxing the Deluxe Supreme kit from the Rosey Life Planner for August, and I am really excited. Like, this box is packed, so let's just dive right in and see what this month brings. So as you can see, this box looks pretty bulky, and it is super thick, and so it is crammed full. I can feel it. She's really pushed things in. And the theme this month is, I don't know, it seems like floral kind of theme. It's purple and pink, no, purple and yellow, and it has, it looks like rose gold foiling, but I'm not sure. So let's just have a quick look. This is how the box is on the outside, and then of course we have some florals and a butterfly right here. So this is gently coming off. So let's just dive right in and open this and see what is inside. And since this is the Deluxe Supreme, it actually consists of two parts. So it is the regular Deluxe kit, but also you have the Supreme add-ons to the kit. That is why it's called the Supreme Deluxe. So we got this one off. So pretty. And I'm gonna wait, and I will take this off as well and use that in my planner too, but we're gonna wait with that. So let's see. Right here. Okay, so now before we go on, I just want to share with you, I am not an affiliate with the Rosey Life Planner. I am not part of the PR team for this quarter, but Linda has been really sweet and given me a code for you guys. So you can use the code ELIN10 to get 10% off all regular purchases. Now, it doesn't include the subscription kit like this, or the theme boxes or planners and notebooks, but everything that is extra after the boxes have gone out, after the kits have gone out, she puts those up in her shop for regular prices, and that is when you can use my code. And I do not get any commission or paid in any form. This is just a thank you from me and from Linda so that I can support you guys as well as her shop. So let's open this up. And on the inside it says August. I'm pretty sure it is rose gold actually. Look at this. I love the windows that she makes. They're so beautiful. And then we do have some freebies. Now she always puts the freebies on top. So let's see what she put in. So first we have this beautiful die cut right here. Look at that. So pretty. And yeah, I'm pretty sure it is rose gold. It looks like a bit red in there, so I'm just gonna put my glasses on to make sure. So yeah, that is so cute. And then we have, let me just put this to the side. And then we have the August and 08 also in rose gold. Definitely rose gold. So these are probably extras as well as these. Now, I do not know what you get in the other kits. This is just the Deluxe Supreme, so I don't know if any of these extras, I know that these two are for all the kits, but I don't know. This is probably also in the other kits, but I'm not sure about these. So if Linda has put up her unboxing video for August before I put this one online, then I'm gonna link her video as well so that you can see, because there she will be going through in detail what is inside each and every one of the kits. So yeah, now, and here we have some tabs, and we have Hello August and 08. So pretty. Now, the kit that I have is the washi material. So it is the transparent matte, but sometimes some things in the kit are like the white stickers. So the, what do you call it? Not transparent matte, but clear matte, I think it's called. But yeah, the white stickers. And these are the white stickers. But I don't mind. So we got a couple of freebies. Now, if you order, this is a journaling card, like with journaling prompts on the back. We're going to look at that. But if she puts up full kits in her shop so that you go and buy them afterwards, this card will not be included. You can buy it separately if you still want it, but it won't be included in the kit. She always sends this as a freebie to subscribers to thank them for subscribing in advance. So let's see how this is. So beautiful, and of course with some rose gold foiling on this as well. And it says, okay, so ways to declutter your life and home. Oh my goodness. This is going to be used a lot for me. Oh my gosh. Oh, I gotta read this carefully. So you have 10 different prompts, things you can do to declutter your life and home. So let's just take one here where you have assign weekly zones. For example, break your space into weekly focus zones. So week 1, paper and digital clutter. Week 2, kitchen and pantry. Week 3, bedroom, closet and beauty. And week 4, mental, emotional and planner clutter. And then you have just tons going down. So I'm not going to read it all, but these are really like for functional use. And if you have an A5 size planner, you can even use this as a writing board and keep it in your planner at all times. So it's super practical. Now, these two are actually rub-on. They are transfer stickers. So I saw this in one of Linda's stories, where you cut off a piece and you take off the backing, place it down and you rub on it, and then you pull the front off because there's 2 layers, one in the front and one in the back. And these she put in as freebies to all the kits. So let's have a look at this. And I love the fact that she put in ink swatches. I have been wanting this for so long, so I cannot wait to use these. And these are not pre-cut, so you have to cut them, and you cut them before you rub them on. That's the most easy way to do it. And then she put on a full sheet with rose gold as well. So again, with this, you cut out the part that you want, and then you take off the backing, you rub down on the surface, and then you gently lift up the top. So I think this is gonna look amazing. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so let's dig into the kit itself. Now, I always take care of this as well because I do glue these in my planner, so I always take good care of them and be careful not to rip anything. So let's see how gentle I can be without... It is not easy. Here we go. Okay. Oh my goodness. Here are some goodies. So let's put these to the side. I always do washi and pet tape at the very end. So she has put in like a lot. I think sort of the deal in the package is that you get 4 centimeters worth of washi in the Supreme kit. But I think this is way more. So she has thrown in some lacing and some florals, and of course like some close, similar to the cut washi strips that we get on the sheet. So I'm going to show you everything, but we're going to take out, and we get one roll of pet tape as well. Not one roll, one loop of pet tape. So we're going to look at this afterwards. Now let's see, we got a pen, so we have to test this out. And this is heavy. This is like a steel pen. And I just love how she like make everything match so well. So let's see if we can take, I'm just going to take out a paper. Let's see, let's try test this on this one. Oh my goodness, it is a fountain pen. So is there any ink in it or not? No. Okay, so it does come with a cartridge inside, but it's empty. But you can easily fill that up with some ink. So we're not going to be able to test it, but I am loving the nib on this. Let me show you up close. Look at how fine this nib is. I think this would look perfect. Now, normally I don't use a lot of ink pens. I just know that the paper is, in different planners, the papers are different. I have a tendency to smudge it. I don't have the, like, I'm not patient enough to let it completely dry. So I will smudge it. So I don't normally use this, but I will definitely have to get some ink if there's no cartridge in here. There might be. We're not done yet. So let's put this to the side and just go on and see. Then we got this magnet. So pretty. It's definitely going in my planner. So look at this. Beautiful. With one in the back. Super, super cute. And then, of course, we get the folders to store all our stickers in. But we're going to go through these afterwards. So I'm just going to put these to the side for now as well. Now let's see. And then we have the packages. And there's some goodies in here. Definitely some goodies. Okay, so there were no cartridges in here last time we did get that, but I still have a few left from that, so I can test that out later on. But let's have a look. Let me put this to the side for now. And let's go into the deluxe part of it first. So this is the deluxe kit. So if you don't have the Supreme, you only have the deluxe, and this is what you're getting. And it starts out with a beautiful sticker in the front. So this actually doesn't, well, yes, it does. It has a few like splatters of foiling on it. And I love the way she wrapped it this time. So let's have a look. Take it out really slow. So I do cut this off and glue it into my planner. And this month is no exception. I'm going to do that as well. So I'm going to put this to the side for now. And then we have some goodies. So let's start out with the smaller pieces. So what we got, I think I'm just going to put this to the side up here. I am such a messy person. I have things everywhere. So let me just fold this in half. Gonna be a bit easier to show you guys. So look at this die cut right here. How gorgeous is that? I am loving it with a stamp and everything in a bow. So beautiful. So we got 2 die cuts then. And then, of course, I need to be super careful so I don't rip this because I want to use this. But since it's so long, maybe I should just take my scissors and do this instead. I'm always so scared of cutting whatever is inside when I do this, but I think it's going to be okay. And so here we have the August in black as well. So she put in this as a freebie. So we got 2 of these, which is awesome. I love that. And then you have a little tiny detailed, like I don't use these. I always save them. I have done that for a year now. So I have all of them like in a collection. So I usually put that into my planner cover, like my pink cover, so that I can decorate that as well, along with these. And then we get this one. So you have the monthly August, and then you have Hello August and chapter 8. And I don't know if this piece is pre-cut. Yes, it is. This one might not be, so I will just have to take my scissors, because I don't throw away any stickers. I use everything. And then we have a couple of, actually 3 journaling cards. And we're going to look, I just have to make sure I put them the right way. And so it says Planner Girl on this one, and this one says Life is beautiful, so are you. And then of course we have the August again. So let me pick this up and show you. So pretty. And these are going straight into my Moterm cover for sure. All of them. So that was in the little envelope. Then let's have a look at the stickers. So let's see. So first we get a couple here. So this one, they both have foiling on them. Let me bring this back. Okay. I'm so indecisive today. Look at this. How cute is that scooter right there with some florals on it and a sign in the background? I love how Linda is layering everything and making like collages. And oh my goodness, I love these sort of fading out at the edge. That's gonna be stunning. And then we have the next sheet, which has a girl on it. And again, with this cord kind of fading out and some writing in the background on this. And florals, and oh my goodness, they are so cute. And then we have this one with just some florals, so you have some edges right here. I love that. I can never get enough flowers. I absolutely love it. And this one as well, so cute. Oh my god, like my planner is gonna look so stunning. And then we have a couple of corner pieces as well. So she changed it up. This is the mini elements, and she had like some smaller, well, just tiny elements, but now she actually added in a couple to sort of fill up the space, and I love it. Like you can never get enough corners either, corner and edges, so I really like it because I never use up all of these mini elements. So now I think I can actually use these up for once. And then we have the next one, which has scenes and elements. And look at that. Loving it. Adorable. So this is the same as we got in the wrapping, just without the foiling. So this sheet does not have, some have foiling, some have not. So, and here we got some extra like foiled bees, or bumblebees I should say. I think they're bumblebees. They're so cute. And the swan, oh my gosh, that is so adorable. Looking amazing, amazing. I cannot wait to use this. And then for the deluxe kit, you get 2 of this number 7 sheet. So I'm just going to put one to the side and show you the other one. And so here we have 2 rows of Kiss Cut washi, and you have some straight washi, and you have some edges right here, and some smaller elements as well. And so, which way do I do it? Like here. Look at that. I am really happy with this. This is looking so good. Now let's see for the next sheets. So, okay, first of all, you get this like with goals, tracker, sleep, mood, to do, today, note. You have 2 more to dos, important, this week, this month, birthday, work, priorities. A for August, and then you have the numbers 1 to 31, and with some smaller elements as well. So you get like 1 month of numbers with this, and you also get like this week and this month. I love these. And then also you get an extra set of numbers on this next sheet. So again, you get 1 to 31 here. So you actually have 2 months of numbers. So you can use like 1 for your monthly and 1 set for your weekly. So I love that about the kit. And you also get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 weeks worth of weekdays. Now, I have never seen any kit have that. Not even close. You're lucky if you get 4 or 5 weeks. She has 8 weeks of weekly. So what I usually do is I want to save these, so I use these on my either my week or I use them in my daily when I journal. The last month I've been using it in my dailies, but I don't know what I will be doing moving forward, but that's for another video. Anyhow, you get 8 weeks, and of course you get some extra, like August right here, 3 of those, and then you have August 1st to August 31st. So normally I would use these and combine it with these ones in my journaling pages. And then you have chapter 8, and you have August 8 and this month as well. So you have enough here for at least 1 planner. I mean, I have been using my kit for, I don't know, I've been running between back and forth and setting up like three or 4 different planners every month for the last month now. So yeah, you get a lot in this kit. It will cover everything you need for a whole month, at least in 1 planner, probably more, but depending on how you use it. Then we have the next sheet, which also has a Kiss Cut washi up here, and then a straight washi, and then you have some edges right here. And this is a beautiful corner piece. Even though it's not a corner, it's still a good corner. So I'm going to put it this way. This is the right way. And of course, a lot of foiling on it as well, and with some elements to go with it. It's so pretty, so beautiful. Then we have a couple of sheets of functional stickers. It says functional stickers, but these are not functional stickers. I would say they're scenes. And then you have stamps, and they are beautiful. They are so gorgeous. Look at that. They are amazing. Okay, so I think the stamps they are a little bit dark, but at the same time, the whole topic, the whole theme is pretty dark. So I think I'm gonna love these. Like normally when I had the sterling ink ones, I did not like them because they were too dark. But I mean, this goes right along with the theme. Look at that bathtub right there. That is so gorgeous. So I think I'm gonna love these, even though they are a bit darker than normal. And then we have the sheet 14. So this is more of like functional. So you get some colors, you get the color scheme of it. And I normally use this to pick out my tombos to go along with the kit for the month. So yeah, loving it. And the torn washi and the torn like pictures, I love it. Absolutely stunning. So that was the stickers for this kit. Now let's have a look at the dashboards. So I have the TN size, but she has so many different sizes. So if you have an A5, even if you have rings, you can get an A5 punched or unpunched. It's all up to you. You make the choice when you make the order. So, and you can change this up. I have changed mine up several times along the way, and I decided to go for the TN size because that will fit almost any planner. I can either, if I use an A5, I can just add on, like put in the monthly dashboard like this, and I can just add on like a washi strip on the side to decorate it or something like that. So and even if I use a smaller size, I still have space to be able to cut it down to an even smaller size. So I decided to go for the TN, especially now when I'm going back and forth into different planners. So look at this. This is the monthly dashboard of August. It is a gorgeous, absolutely stunning. And then we have this one. This is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. This is definitely going to be used as some sort of page divider in my planner. And then we have a lighter one. And you don't have to use all of it. Like you can rip them or you can cut them and glue them in and use them in addition to the stickers to decorate your pages, like daily pages or wherever you want. So beautiful. And then we have this last one, and it says, your calling isn't something that somebody can tell you about. It's what you feel. It's a part of your life force. It's the thing that gives you juice. The thing you are supposed to do, and nobody can tell you what that is. You know it inside yourself. That is so true. Oh my goodness. I think I am going to be so torn. Like I definitely want to use this, but I'm not going to be using it on my monthly. Yeah, I don't know. I definitely need to use this because this was just beautifully put. And I love this. And I mean, I can divide it. I can cut this in half, at least a little bit, and use half and half. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Now, what is left is the vellums. So, first of all, I do not throw this away because I use it in my planner. So I just take it off from the paper and I cut it down and I use it like Dutch door or something, or I can glue it in and use it like a washi strip. Easily done. So if you ever want to see me make a video on how I turn these into like washi strips, then leave a comment down below. I would love to know. And then let's have a look. So here is the first vellum, and oh my goodness. It says Planner Girl, and you have some coffee stains and some tickets and some bees. Oh, they are bees. I think this is a bumblebee and these are bees. And you have sort of the beehive as well, part of it. It is gorgeous. Look at that. That's gonna look stunning as a cover. but I know there's more to come, so I don't know which one yet will be the cover. So the next one is this one. So a little bit lighter, just the florals and the bumblebees, and the bees is a little bit here as well. So pretty. So this is perfect for just making, like, you can cut it in half and or into size, I should say, and make a writing board, like laminate it and make a writing board. You can cut pieces of it and make just decorations, laminate it, put some extra stickers on there. Like, there's so many things you can do with these vellums. And then we have the last one in this kit. This is so nice for sort of a background. It is stunning. And like putting some wording, some writing. I am just picturing this, cutting this and putting some writing in front. Even this would look great as a cover for a book. Amazing. Yeah, I know I say amazing, I say stunning a lot, but that's just how I feel. Now, let's get into the supreme part of the kit. So the extra. And see what is in here. So you get the same kind of wrapping. So you get this vellum, which of course I keep, I don't throw that away. And let's see what is in here. So let's start out with these stickers. So you get a few extra stickers in the Supreme kit. So she put in some extra girls. I know a lot of people love girls. I do too, but I'm not like, I don't put them down on every single page, but I do love that we get it. And then we have the foiled page as well with some like tracker things for reading, mail, workout, sleep. I just use these to scatter them around on top of the stickers because I don't really use a tracker like that. And then she put in some stamps and some extra like fine detailed ones. So let me show you what it looks like up front. Like this. So pretty. And I have been really careful about, I didn't want to use them up the last time, but I have used a lot of them because it just makes a big difference. And here you have the girls along with some florals. And I'm definitely going to cut this out and use this as a corner piece. So yeah, that is so cute. And then we have some terrible paper. Now, I don't like saying terrible because it sounds like you say terrible, and it's not terrible, but you can rip it. That's the point. So you get, actually, this is not a full sheet. This is a kiss cut. Like these are, this is a corner and a corner and a corner. And you can use this just as an edge if you want to, but I think it's meant to be a corner. So you have 4 corner pieces as well as some extra, and I love that. Oh my goodness, that is going to help so much in my dailies, I think. I don't think I will be using, well, maybe. They're not too big like this one. I can definitely use that in my like week, but we'll see. So, and then we have some full sheets. So a terrible pattern sticker paper. So you can just rip this however you want, or you can use a cutter and cut them into strips, washi strips. For the most part, I do that. I am not really good at tearing and using that as layering. I know I should be, but I'm just not. So get this one with the florals, and it looks like watercolor paper. So if you see up close, you can definitely see the pattern in the paper. Now that is just the printing. The paper itself is regular like washi paper, but it looks like watercolors, and it's beautiful. And then we have this one, which is a bit more rough. So you have some writing, and yeah, this is like better for tearing, I think. So again, you see, it looks like it has like pattern in the paper, but it's just a printing that is like that. So cool. And then we have this one, and I absolutely love this one. So we got, last month we got an extra sheet with these, like we got one blue and one pink and two of the rose gold, and I used up all of them, and I know that I will be using this up as well. I am just loving this, and that you get this, and let me just give you a sneak peek to what's to come. This is the same one, guys. So yeah, definitely happy that I got the Supreme kit, and it is stunning. Like more edges on top here as well, and down here. Love it, love it, love it. And then we have some beautiful ones. So this is why I was I am on the fence, because these are A5, but they're so beautiful. I don't want to cut them down. And like I use this for my monthly dashboard along with the other vellum, not well dashboards, vellum dashboards. So I cut this out, but I know this is going to be so large. I'm probably going to have to cut this a little bit, and I don't like that. So that's why I've been kind of torn. I've even gone back into my Hobonichi to see, can I adjust myself to that? But I don't. So yeah, look at how gorgeous. It says chapter 8 and then August. And it is beautiful. And here she's basically just layered two types of windows, but it's really cool. It looks really cool. And then we have this beautiful bicycle as well with the florals, and as you can see, it shimmers, so it does have foiling on it. So gorgeous. So yeah, I'm gonna have to find a way to make that happen. Now here we get one piece of paper. Now this paper is actually, if you can see it, this is textured paper, and she's printed out. So these are really good to like make bigger collages, so you can use these like in the background and add your stickers, and then in with the ink splashes. Oh my goodness, I think I need to use my Hobonichi, because I need space to make those collages because they get so big. And yeah, I think I'm gonna have to use my Hobonichi this month. I didn't plan on it, but yeah, definitely. Look at all this. How can I not use this? Too amazing. And then we got some more vellums as well. So we get this one that has just the florals and some writing on it. And look at the color. Look how vibrant the color is. It is so beautiful. Amazing. And then we have this one. Now this is also like, this would be also like an amazing cover. And I do have 2 books, so I can definitely make, I have more than 2 books. Who am I kidding? I have at least 4 or 5 different planners that I'm going back and forth in. So yeah, I'm not going to have any troubles choosing or using these as covers. They're probably all going to go down for that. So now let's have a look at, let's store it. So in the Supreme kit, you get 2. You get an A4 and a B6, or is it A5? No, I think, let me check. Let me check. Let me compare it. So yeah, it's an A5. So you get an A4 and an A5, and they are the same on the inside. So I'm just going to show you the smaller one. So you get one pocket here with 2 cuttings. So you have 2 openings down at the bottom, so you can add your smaller stickers in here like this. And then you get one pocket here with one bigger pocket, so you can have these right in here, and then you have even one more room back here. So what I normally do is, this big one is perfect for all of the vellums. So we're going to start with the vellums, and let me see if I can put these in here. And they are kind of tight because of the like, you have to have the excess here where it's sort of put together, so that does take up a little bit of space, but it's not a problem. You just have to make sure you put them in properly to the edge like this. And then I take these A5, because these are bigger, and I will put these in here. So this one, or maybe I should do these. Yeah, actually I do these here. And then let's see, we do the journaling card. I will do that in here as well. And then we're going to do the dashboards as well. So all of these go in here. Then I take out my smaller piece and I take all of the larger ones. So I take the tearable paper, I take all of the big papers, and I gather them, and I put these in. It doesn't really matter, but I'll put them in here. And then we will take these smaller sheets and put those in to this pocket in the front right here. I like to have these accessible, like easy accessible. So I could have put them down here, but yeah, no, we're doing it like this. And then we have the journaling cards and the August, and I put those into this front pocket. Let me see, do I need to snip it or not? It's a tiny bit. Okay, well, I can actually put it in here, doesn't matter. Let's put these in here, and then we have the die cuts. Do these, I maybe I can fit these in here, or at least, okay, let's just put these in there. And then what I do is I put this here into this pocket and close it, and then I close this one, and voila, there you have everything in one. And then if I'm on the go, I can just pull this out, pull out the smaller one, grab these are normally in here, and I have that on the go. So super convenient. And whenever I get a new month, I can just close whatever I have left in here, close it up and put it on the shelf, and I will know exactly what kit is in this. And we get a new one for every month, so I'm gonna have a lot of these eventually, but for now I am really enjoying them. So let me just put this one in here. This is a bit smaller, so yeah, and there you go. Put the envelope, didn't fit, so we just do that here. So that was all for this month kit, except we do have a couple more things left. We have the washi and the pet tape. So I'm just gonna do what I do, take all the plastic off and get it opened, and we're gonna come right back. Okay, and we're back, and I did actually rip this. I did ruin it a little bit, but I can still tape it down and use it. So I'm just gonna stick it right here. So let's have a look at the pet tape first. So we get one loop of the pet tape. Now, if you want to go in and buy a full roll of this, you can do that once she put it into her shop. But in the kit, we get one loop, and look at this. This is so cute. And of course, a typewriter and a piano and some sceneries. And these are just amazing sizes to use for your daily pages, to sort of fill up your daily pages. Look how cute. So beautiful. And that was one loop. So a lot of big pictures on this one. I do like when we get some more of the smaller parts, but I have used a lot of the last one, and I do use these on my daily pages just because they are so big. So they do fill up a lot, which is really nice if you have an A5. So let's have a look at the washies. So we got 3 different washies, and I'm gonna lay them down and I'm gonna raise it up so you can see it. So first of all, we got some lace, which is the same type that we got in the stickers. So I can add this on as well in a bigger size. So that looks so good. And then we have some florals. Let's have a look at this. Some watercolor florals. And I love how vibrant the colors are. I love that. Let's see, where is the end of this? Here. And this one has foiling on it. So this has rose gold foiling. And it is just like the Kiss Cut washi. You get it in with the white washi. So look at this. First we got the lacing, and look at the details of this. How crisp all the details are. I love that. And then we have the floral. And then we have this one. This is going to look so good. And let me tell you, these rolls right here, they last so long. I mean, I have used the other ones that I got, especially the pink one that we got in I think it was the coffee and planning theme box. I have used that so much, and still you can barely see that it's been touched. So they last such a long time, and you can tell, like, the roll, they are big, they are massive, they are chunky, so they last you a long time, and it's really good quality as well. The only thing that I'm having issues with, and that goes with all of them, that is the ones that are just foiled, whether it be like foiled lacing or just foiled lines. Those I find hard to have stick down, but everything else is just amazing. So yeah, so that was everything in the kit. Now we didn't get to test the pen, so I'm gonna have to do that later on. I need to find a cartridge for this because I don't have any ink to, like I said, I don't normally use it, so, but I will be testing it out at some point. So thank you so much for watching this video, and for our next video we will be using this. So if you don't want to miss out how I use all of this in my planners and what planners I'm using, that's going to be like a surprise too. So stay tuned for that, and if you haven't subscribed, then please consider doing so. Hit the subscribe button and the bell so you'll get notified the next time my videos come out. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again soon. Bye!